Hi everyone, GrayPower 60 here. This was in my mom's stash, and it is one of those beautiful photo albums. And if I take one out, if I can, actually do it sideways here and pull one out. And I'll put that aside for a minute. Yeah, I found some more Halloween stuff in a box that was in the basement. Talk about that later. Yeah. So, in here are photographs of people I don't know. And the people that I do know have passed away. Her brother. Actually, this is not my mom's. It was in mom's stash. This is my uncle. My uncle is my mom's brother. He passed away at age 90. These are all her family. That's his wife that passed away. I don't know any of these people at all. Oh my gosh. That is my mom's, does it say on here? That's where his mom lived. I think that was their little brother Lloyd, who died at 6. That's Aunt Doris. She's also passed away. I think that's my Aunt Florine. I'm not sure who that is. Wow. I think this is my mother's grandfather. I think that's my Uncle Hector's father. Even though I never met her, I know that that was my Aunt Georgette and my uncle. What do you do with these photos when there are no family members? I don't know any of his children. They're all in Quebec. They speak French. I have no idea where they live. I don't know anything about the people. My uncle, Hector, was estranged from his family for a long time. I think that's his daughter. I don't know where they are, where they live. This is his ex-wife. She had passed away quite a while ago. So what do you do with photographs of people you don't know, you can't get a hold of, you don't know where they live? I don't want to keep them in my stash at all. I could do a little research to find them, but I doubt very much if they'd want these photos. They're quite random. I guess it was a trip my uncle went on with his wife and daughter. They lived in Dalhousie, New Brunswick. But these mean nothing to me. There's no emotional attachment. I mean, except for I don't even know who this man is. Could be related to his wife. I don't know nothing about these people. So I've got this whole container full of photos that obviously meant a lot to my uncle, but mean nothing to me. I suppose some of these type of photos, maybe I could use in crafting somewhere, as if I don't have enough stuff, right? So what would you do? Please comment below and let me know. What would you do with photos from a relative that is long, long past and you have no connection to, you have no... Now this is a cool picture. I might like to keep something like that. Yeah, what do you do, right? Like, I don't know these people at all. I have no idea who they are. I mean, some of these scenes, you know, some of this kind of thing, I could probably use in some kind of craft. You know, this boat has no people in it. Probably would be a cool thing to maybe... I don't know. I could age them. So, you know, I mean, there was obviously these were important to my uncle, but to no one else. You know, I mean, I don't know if his daughter's still alive. I mean, like I say, he was 90, so she'd be around my age, somewhere in her 70s, late 70s or 80s now. Yeah, I mean, when these pictures were taken, she doesn't look that young, so, I mean, how do I know she hasn't passed away? I never knew his family at all. I never knew any of the people in his life. My mom might have, but then again, she might not have known. You know, aside from his wife, I don't think Mom ever really knew his children. So, I mean, I think I can keep this type of, you know, I can age it and use it somewhere in... Oh, they were in PEI in 1967. 1997. Yeah, so these would make great ephemera holders with a nice little label on there to mention what they are. But these, except for this one, mean nothing to me. Nothing at all. Like, I could keep that one, I suppose. But no, they mean nothing to me, and therefore I'm not going to keep them. Oh, great, now I got this stuck on here. I'll have to take that off after. So they're going in the garbage. I have no way of contacting any of the family members. So yeah, the question is, you know, what would you do with photographs of relatives that you have no idea who they are? I mean, some of these are abstract. I could keep these for some kind of... Looks like this was a factory of some kind. Yeah. And he never wrote on the back. You know, it could be a story here. An old house maybe they lived in. Yeah, so that's my question of the day. What would you do with something like this? Leave me a comment below and let me know what you would do with old photographs that you've found from a relative you don't know and the people you don't know. All right, that's it for me for today. Just a question of the day. What would you do with a box like this, a pretty box like this, full of photos of people you don't know? And what would you make with them? Let me know in the comments below.